Hey guys, and welcome to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Sharday and I am one of the owners of Third Generation Conjure. So once again, if you're new, welcome. So for today, I wanted to come on and do some upcoming equinox reading. So we have a fall equinox that is coming on September the 23rd, which is in a couple days. So I have been doing readings for each of the zodiac signs, and for this video we are going to see what the sign of Scorpio holds for this season. And make sure that you check your sun, moon, and rising signs because things may resonate just a little bit differently, okay? So we're just going to pull some cards and see, what's the energy for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, so we are back with your reading. So first we'll start with the present. So what are some things that may be going on in the present? So we get the page of inspiration, which is the page of wands, the card of awakening, which is judgment, and the card of the hearth. So we'll start with the first card, which is the page of inspiration. This deals with good news that may be on the way, okay? So a lot of you may be in a period where it seems like things are kind of leveling off, whether that is in a relationship or even financially. With the page of wands, once again, this is the bearer of good news. So this is some things that are on the way. So some things that you need to look out for. With the judgment card behind this, judgment deals with decisions that you may have to make, okay, which may change the trajectory of how things happen for you in the future. So this may be a decision that you need to make in regards to a career decision, or even if it's in regards to a relationship. Make sure that you are trusting your judgment. Also with the judgment card, be cautious of not judging people unfairly, okay? Because oftentimes when you see the judgment card, this could deal with things such as judging or judging others, or even feeling like you're being judged yourself in a period where you feel like people may be judging you, okay? Make sure that you're not taking things to heart. Also with the judgment card, this could deal with some things that have to do with court situations, okay? So a lot of you under the sign of Scorpio may be going through dealings as far as court situations are concerned, but it looks like even with that, potentially some good news on the way. With the hearth card, this deals with the home card. So a lot of you may be spending a lot more time at home, okay, in the present moment in preparation for the upcoming fall season, okay, which is happening within a couple days. This also deals with your family and community, okay? So this may be a period where you are wanting to surround yourself with family. And this also deals with things that have to do with relationships. So relationships may be a focus for you within this period and in the present as well. And maybe be influencing some events that may happen throughout the fall season. So then next we get a focus. So what is a focus for you, Scorpio, within the fall season? We get the Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. We get the Two of Materials, which is the Two of Pentacles, and we get the card of the Cauldron. So first we'll start with the Five of Inspiration. So this is a card that deals with competition. So a lot of you may be focusing on some competitions, whether that's competition as far as work is concerned, having to compete with other people. Also make sure that this is not overruling you, okay? Like you're not just so focused on competing with other people, you competing with frenemies or things of that nature. Also with this could be a focus where you may need to pay attention to things as far as like your hormones, okay? Because sometimes in a physical sense, this could represent things going on with your hormones and a need to focus on some type of balancing. Also with this could represent just you having a lot of energy to burn, okay? And finding some things to burn that energy. But once again, the Five of Wands is often a card that represents some type of rivalry or competition that may be coming up for you in the fall season. So make sure that you are aware of that. We next get the Two of Materials. And when you see this card, this is the Two of Pentacles, and this is all about juggling, okay? So you may be juggling a lot of different things. Maybe you're juggling two jobs, or maybe you're juggling a business and a career. You may be juggling children and work and relationships, okay? So overall, a focus for you is to learn how to effectively juggle these things and not try to you know, not try to do too much or take on too much, okay? Also, this could represent some type of monetary fluctuation, so make sure that you're saving up for a rainy day. Also, with the Two of Pentacles, this is a focus for you of just going with the flow and not trying to force things, okay? With the cauldron behind this, this deals with rebirth, okay, and inner renewal. So often when you see the cauldron, it's kind of like the death card in a sense in traditional tarot, okay? And death is not, you know, traditional, you know, it's not literal death. It's just kind of like a death and rebirth. So really kind of shedding old things out of your life that just are no longer serving you, whether these are, once again, relationships, whether this is, you know, embarking on a new career, and, you know, anything that you need to let go of and you want to reinvent yourself, okay? Also with this cauldron card, this is like inner things going on awaiting manifestation, okay? It's like the brewing and the bubbling of manifestation. So this is kind of like you getting ready, okay? So there may be some things going on behind the scene. Maybe you're not seeing anything actively that you've been trying to manifest, but this is just letting you know that there are things going on behind the scene and your manifestations are on the way. So there's a need for you to be patient. Also a need for you to put in the action for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish within your life, okay? Then we get the theme. So what is the theme for those under the sign of Scorpio for this upcoming equinox? We get the Ace of Materials, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We get the card of the Maiden, and we get the Eight of Voices, which is the Eight of Cups. So first we'll start with the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Materials. Okay, so with this is once again a theme. So what is some kind of theme that's going to be you know, a pattern for you within this fall equinox? Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles, this is like money coming in, okay? This could be a helping hand, and also it's a reward for your hard work that you're putting in. So you may be reaping rewards. This is like a season of harvest, okay? Reaping rewards for your hard work. Also, this could represent some type of financial increase. So maybe like a new job or a new opportunity. It's overall like a season of winning. But with the Eight of Cups, there may be some things that you may have to walk away from and leave behind in order to get this Ace of Pentacles. You know, for instance, this may be a relationship that you may leave in order to get into a new relationship that is better for you, and you're with someone who treats you better. Maybe you may need to leave a job in order to find something else that is a bigger increase for you and something that you enjoy more. But overall, the Eight of Cups is a card of abandonment. So overall, this is a theme of you letting go of some things and abandoning some things, you know, once again, whether that's like a relationship, a friendship, a job, or something of that nature. Overall, it's a change of heart and looking for some new and fresh energies with this Maiden card. And the Maiden card, once again, is about new opportunities. So it's going to be important for you to embrace new opportunities as well, because we do see that this is a theme for you throughout the season. So some new opportunities that are coming in. You know, it's going to be important for you to let go of the past and not harbor on those negative feelings from the past. And, you know, maybe you work a job and you've been there for years, so it's kind of like a comfort spot for you. Or maybe you like your coworkers and you're going to miss them, but you know, you have a new opportunity over here that's going to be more beneficial and have more longevity. This is like not crying over spilled milk and doing what's best for you and moving on, okay? And not focusing on the minute things, but really looking at the big picture, okay? So then next we get some challenges. So what are some challenges for my Scorpios? We get the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. We get the Eighth Dame, and we get the Knight of Inspiration. So first with this card, this deals with your personal power, okay? So this is like kind of being a victim. You know, we got to think about this. These are your challenges. So instead of you playing victim, this is your need to overcome your obstacles, okay? And really step into your power and conviction. And instead of wallowing in self-pity and, you know, wanting others to, you know, kind of feel sorry for you. So that's going to be a challenge. So when you feel that you are going down that road, this is just a need for you to kind of remember this and take a step back and be like, okay, hey, let me get myself together, okay? Because, you know, one thing with challenges is good to know so we can stay ahead of it, okay? Then we get the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a card originally of confidence, okay? The Queen of Wands has balance, okay? She balances her home life, she balances her family life. So as a challenge, this may be a challenge with your confidence this season, okay? So make sure that you are keeping that in check. Also, once again, the Queen of Wands is balance. You saw here we had some issues with the Two of Materials, which is about balancing, okay? So there's going to be a need to balance. You know, we're coming up on the Libra season, which is all about balance. And also the equinox. Equinoxes are about balances. You have the same amount of day and night is balanced, okay? So that's going to be a theme for you. If you can't learn to balance during this season, it's going to be a rough season for you, okay? Then we get the Knight of Inspiration, which is equivalent to the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands deals with impatience, okay? So you may have some issues with being patient this season, okay? Maybe you're waiting on someone to make a move in a relationship, or you're waiting on that new job opportunity. It's going to be important for you to be patient, because that seems to be a challenge for you. Also with this could represent something that has to do with work. Okay, you know, you also see the Queen of Wands with leadership roles, so maybe some challenges in that arena. With the Knight of Inspiration, once again, this could be like having some type of employment instability. Also, you see this with kind of like egotism, so make sure to keep your ego in check. Also, as far as relationships are concerned, this could represent something like infidelity. So, you know, it's going to be important, and we'll talk about the next section because it comes up. It's going to be really important for you to follow your intuition, okay? Your intuition is always a reliable guide, no matter how crazy it seems. Make sure that you are listening to your inner gut and you're listening to your intuition within this season, okay? So then next we get the advice. So what is some advice for those under the sign of Scorpio? We get the Priestess, which is the High Priestess in traditional tarot. We get the Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. We get the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords, and we get the card of the Pentacle. Okay, so with the High Priestess, once again, this is about listening to your intuition, okay? So whatever your intuition is telling you is more than likely something that is reliable. So if you're, you know, looking at some red flags, you know, maybe you're like, okay, I don't really trust staying at this job. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. You know, sometimes, you know, once again, we saw that the Knight of Inspiration could sometimes represent some infidelity. So, you know, the High Priestess could also be like a mistress. So, you know, just make sure that you're really listening to your intuition and you're watching for red flags, especially in those relationships. Okay, so then next we get the, we'll do the Page of Emotions. Okay, so the Page of Emotions, or the Page of Cups, deals with your ability to express your emotions. So it's going to be very important for you to you know, trust your feelings, okay? You know, along with your intuition. Also, express your feelings and not keep it bottled up, because when we do bottle things up, it tends to explode. Also, with the Page of Cups, this is, you know, not just in a negative sense. The Page of Cups can also represent things as far as creativity, okay? So it's going to be really important for you to embrace your creativity in order to get ahead, whether that is, you know, possibly in like your career. Also with the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords deals with, it's the Nine of Voices is the Nine of Swords, and this deals with, we call it the Nightmare card, because a lot of times you see this as a woman in agony. Okay, so it's going to be very, very important that no matter what type of things you encounter within the season, that you don't overly stress, okay? Because a lot of times what happens is with this card, your fears are worse than the outcomes, okay? So you kind of like stress for no reason, okay? So it's going to be important for you to keep that in check. Also, make sure that you're getting sleep, okay? So with this, you know, you get this Two of Materials, which is the Juggling card, and then you get this, which is telling you to rest. So make sure that you're getting proper rest for your body, because we do need rest in order to function, okay, and to keep healthy. So make sure that you are getting your rest. And also, I want to point out with this High Priestess too, this could also represent things as far as the body is concerned, as far as hormones, which we talked about before, making sure to keep that balanced and in check. But also, you know, once again, make sure that you're getting enough sleep. So then we get the Pentacle, and the Pentacle deals with stability and foundation. So this is all about finding things that have stability, you know, stability in relationships, stability in your career. It's going to be important for you to focus on stability and things that bring that to you within this season. Also, this represents your endurance and your fortitude. So, you know, whatever challenges that you have going on this season, Scorpio, it's going to be important that you continue to persevere and that you continue to push through, okay? And that's not to say that, you know, everyone on the sign is going to have issues, but these are just some things to be aware of, okay? Make sure that you are pushing through any type of challenges, you know, that you may experience, okay? Then we get the outcomes. So what are some outcomes for those under the sign of Scorpio? So we get the Six of Emotions, the Four of Inspiration, which is the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands. We get the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. We get the Crossroads card, and we get the Seven of Voices, which is the Seven of Swords in traditional tarot. Okay, so with the Six of Emotions, this deals with nostalgia, okay? So there may be some things from the past that are re-emerging. Make sure that you address these things in order to move forward. So if you have some past hurts that come up, make sure that it's addressed in order for you to move on, okay? And that you're not just pushing it under the rug so it can reemerge at a later time. Especially if you are going through some type of healing in a relationship, it's going to be very, very important for you to acknowledge things in the past and move on. Also, once again, the Six of Emotions or the Six of Cups can deal with nostalgia. So you may have some things from the past reemerge, okay? So maybe you had a hobby in the past that you pick back up. Maybe there's an old friend that comes back on the scene, or an old ex that comes back on the scene. These are just some things to expect. The past that is returning. Also, you see this as like a card of karma. So things that you have put out, you've been putting out good energy, expect it to come back and return, okay? So then we get the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords deals with it can deal with sneaky type energy, and this is not always negative, okay? This could just be you moving in silence with things that you have going on. But with the five of voices or the Five of Swords, you see that more so as someone else around you who is being sneaky or deceitful. With the Seven of Swords, this is normally the querent. So normally you that may be, you know, doing some kind of sneaky or sneaky things or something of that nature. Just, you know, if it is things as far as deceit or something of that nature, make sure that you you keep that under wraps, okay? But overall, the Seven of Swords could also just be you moving in silence with what you have going on, and that's always going to be a good thing. Outside energy can sometimes affect your goals, okay? Or this could be, you know, once again, just some things that the swords are the voices, but the swords in traditional tarot deals with your thoughts, okay, your intellect, your mind, okay? So these could be some things that you are going through internally within yourself that you may just not be expressing to other people. With the Crossroads card, this is a point that comes up where you have to make a decision. So there's going to be some type of decision, Scorpio, that you're going to have to make within this season, okay? That's going to change the trajectory of your life. So, you know, with the Crossroads card, these are not small decisions, okay? This will change the course. So, you know, the decision could be going to this career, going to this career. It could be leaving this relationship, going to a new relationship. Overall, going to be a period for you to really sit back and think through what is going to be best for you in the long term, okay? Even if you don't express this with other people, okay? Then we get the Four of Inspiration. So with the Four of Inspiration, this is the Four of Wands. So there is, this is overall a positive card and a positive outcome. Okay, so this deals with happy home life. So, you know, you may be working through some things from the past and it's bringing more joy and happiness within your home life. Also with the Four of Inspiration, this could be things that you celebrate, okay? Rites of passage. It could also be things like graduation or something of that nature. Also, when you see this deals with the home. So this could be spending more time at home, but also with the Four of Inspiration, this could be like buying a home or buying a house or real estate, okay? It could also be like revamping your house or making some improvements to it as well, but overall a period of, you know, a happy home life. With the Nine of Inspiration, this is the Nine of Wands, okay? So the Nine of Wands is a card of protection, okay? So, you know, this is also being strong, okay? So, you know, and the ability to resist attacks. And, you know, even in a physical sense, this is ability to resist illnesses and things of that nature. So a lot of you understand being healthy throughout this fall season, okay? Also with the Nine of Wands, this is once again protecting your energy. So, you know, you see that you are letting go of some things from the past, and you are coming more into a period where you are protecting your energy and protecting your space, okay? So, you know, overall, Scorpio, you know, these are just things that you need to focus on. Make sure that you are getting enough rest and that you're not trying to do too much. Also, make sure to listen to your intuition and what it's telling you. It is a reliable guide as far as when you're making decisions with this Crossroads card. But you do have some things coming in, some things to celebrate, which may be, you know, once again, new opportunities. It could be a new opportunity as far as a career opportunity. Also with this Four of Inspiration, once again, this is real estate, property matters, things of that nature. And you also saw that with the Hearth card, which represents things that have to do with the home, okay? But overall, you know, just listen to your intuition. It's going to guide you. And also make sure that you're not holding on to things in the past, that you are moving forward and letting go of things that just no longer serve you, and embrace some fresh and new energies. And I hope you guys like this reading. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.